Welcome back to Poems and Stories to Remember. Hello to all my dreamers. I am making a video today, the day before Thanksgiving, to announce that I've made a decision on my getaway. And because I haven't gotten any additional subscribers, I decided why not give back to the people that's already subscribed. So I'm making my gift giveaway, this first one, all about the dreamers. So for those who have already subscribed, you will be eligible because you've subscribed, left a comment, and give me a like to receive a gift card or cash back through my Cash App. So that was the first announcement I wanted to make. The second announcement is today I'm only doing 2 poems and my self-love cards. So I'm going to start with my first poem. The first poem is, you walk through the door with lies and deceit, but in the midst of the trickery, I fell in love. Blinded by the passion and lust, I allowed the sexy figure before me to string me along. With butterflies in my stomach, my intuition knocked on my door, sending red flags and alerts, causing me to question everything. I felt and thought for you. My questions led me to answers that caused more questions, that soon led me to question you. Praying that your answers would line up, your answers led me down dead-end roads of lies. I found myself in low vibrational energy that left me feeling scattered. I felt the need to run it, not able to process my thoughts. I stepped back from this energy to revitalize myself. Regaining focus was a tedious process that I didn't want to repeat. You suggested I play the writing game, and you put me in a friend zone. You suggested I play the waiting game, and you put me in a friend zone. I tallied here for 6 months, 6 months too long, ending the waiting game with a text message that read like a book, yet finding myself swimming in your energy. To the point I felt like I was drowning. I pulled myself out of the water with self-love and began my journey forward towards the sun. So that's my first poem. And this is a recent poem. This is one of the poems I wrote recently. The next poem I'm taking from my old poetry that I wrote from 1985 up. And this one's called, I actually have a title for this one. This one's called A Maiden Solution. So, God holds the key to all my unanswered questions. But when I'm alone and no one is there to hear my cries, I meditate and anticipate the awaiting of my caller. I drift to my past and linger. Failure, lying, and broken hearts is all that exists, for happiness is shunned. Sadness portrays the wide-eyed maiden, left by many to practice pain, berated to the point of suicide, for this escape is the only one a maiden can attain. Never speak the words of happiness, for short intervals are not welcomed, but speak what is reality, heartache, uses of mind and body, and evil satisfaction. How does one ever escape this world? To show you would be unbearable, and to tell you would not be wise. Why? Because the maiden is down on her luck, awaiting endlessly her dream ghost truck. Only he can clear her conscience of the mistakes she's made, and only heaven's caller can delay or forbade the final decision of the maiden. So, there's a deeper meaning to that poem, the last poem I read. And if you can figure out that meaning to that last poem, I would gladly like to see that in the comments. So remember, I always promote subscribing, leaving a comment, and giving me a thumbs up. Okay? So I'm going to finish up now with my self-love. Promoting self-love to all my dreamers and anyone that's new that's watching. promoted, stating that without self-love, you're not able to really truly love someone else if you don't love yourself first. So please provide me with self-love messages for the dreamers and anyone new watching from Divine, my angels, and my spirit guides. No negative energy is welcome here. And I take the jumpers. And it looks like it doesn't want to give me any jumpers. There it is, 1. Please provide me additional messages for my dreamers and anyone watching. Thank you. So we have, oh, that's the bottom. So I have, again, it's giving me 5 cards. That must be a theme, because my last 2 readings, it gave me 5 cards also. So I think I'm going to stick with 5 cards from now on. Okay, so the first self-love card says, I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. Okay. And then on the back it says, love is the most powerful healing force there is. I give and accept it without limitation. So make sure that you don't limit yourself when you're giving your love or receiving it. Don't put limitations on that. Give freely and openly, okay? The next one is, I open myself to all good, okay? And this one says, I receive life's gifts with joy and pleasure and gratitude, okay? Then this one says, lifetime after lifetime, I am shining spirit, a beautiful light. I am always safe. I am eternal. I will go on forever from experience to experience. So allow your light to shine so you can move through life in a prosperous and prosperous way. Shining your light on others brings positivity to your life and someone else's. Okay? I love myself totally in the now. Healing means to make whole and to accept all parts of myself, not just the parts I like, but all of me. So yeah, that's something that we have to do. We have to learn to accept everything about ourselves, good and bad. And if you feel like there's something on you that you need to improve it for you, not for anyone else. Do it because it's something that you want to do for yourself. Okay? Give back to yourself. Love yourself. And then with affirmations, I claim my inner power. Okay? So that's something else that I started doing. Getting little affirmations of self-love, self-help cards and stuff like that. That really boosts your spirit and helps you to move about your daily life with a better perspective. And this card says, no matter what I choose to believe or say, the universe always says yes to me. Therefore, I choose only positive thoughts and words. Yeah, the universe speaks yes to us. So we want to make sure when we ask for something that we're asking for it in the perspective to the correct way, to making it clear to the universe on what we want. You don't want to just ask for something blatantly out and then when you don't get what you want, you have to make it clear. This is what I want. This is how, this is what I want or need, but make it clear on when you're asking, okay? So, like I said, this is the self-love read that I do now. And it's called How to Love Yourself cards. And these cards I actually picked up from the Borden Bookstore, and they're by Louise May. So if that's something that you're interested in doing, finding some cards that you can shuffle each day and give to yourself to promote self-love, that would definitely be something positive you can do. So I want to thank all my dreamers for subscribing and leaving me the beautiful comments that they left. And for anyone else that's just coming across my channel that loves my poems, even though you haven't left me a message, I thank you for viewing my channel and taking the time out just to listen to my poetry. I would like to say to everyone to have a productive day.